to the channel and to the £1 million challenge. Well, it has proven so far so good, and especially with the new strategy I developed, it has proven even easier. Now let's jump on the chart and see what the market has in store for us today. Now, looking at crude oil, it has been quite to say bullish the least, but it has been from all the way this morning about 6 o'clock has been pushing up and up, and I have taken a couple of positions on crude oil and I've managed to also profit on those positions. Now the main focus for today is going to be a natural gas instead, as that has gave me a fantastic gains on the day. First I opened a position right here after the confirmation below the MA, and I have all the way downtrended to about here, and that give me about £200 profit. And that bet for the size of the position I am currently trading with. And then I also took advantage of this confirmation here, although I didn't wait for the whole confirmation. And then I've entered right here. I sold my positions. One of them was closed here, and then the next one was also closed here. So to speak, let me show you my trades for today, and then we can take it from there. So let me just set this one only for the day 2023, and it's 9th, Thursday, right? So we're up so far. Let me show you. It's about £222 on the day. And it's good, and that's what I'm looking for. Realistically, it's that 4% gain. Let me just open up the live trading, so if there is anyone commenting, and then I can answer those comments. Let me stop the sound. Excellent. Right. So let me go back to the chart and then show you how we can take even further advantages of the market today. Obviously, natural gas now it's oversold. I've missed out on this break below the MA, and so I'm not regretting, because I'm already on the 4% profit I am looking for the day, and that is pretty good, so to speak. Now we're expecting, let's open that up and see. We're expecting the upcoming I3 report and see how's that gonna affect the market. Although I believe that's probably this sell off here, it's triggered by the report upcoming today. So just be mindful of that as you trade, and then see. I never trade into the report, but obviously I will trade after the report, as that really creates that volatile market for you to take advantage of. Now, moving back to crude oil, as that is a little bit more sexier pattern as it stands at the moment. Hey guys, I got 3 people joining. Make sure you comment below. See if you need me to break down either of those futures. Happy to break them down for you, and hopefully I can give you some insights how to profit. Now, if you can see crude oil at the moment, we've got the break below the MA. Now we've got the first candle as confirmation of the break below. I'm waiting for a second candle, and then subsequently the third one. And then I'll be looking potentially to short sell crude oil with potential profit call at about 75.50. Will take me all the way down somewhere here. And that could really be a good trade to take on, but obviously don't take my word for it. Make sure you really understand each trade and how you can profit from it, because that is the key. It's to understand what you do and what you're getting into it. Don't listen only to myself or anyone out there on YouTube, but you making sure you understand each and every step of a trade for you. Now that is the third candle, and I'll just open up. You can see here it has met a few supports along the way, but that's not to say we're not going to be downtrending, but just keep an eye on that. Let's see how's that going to close as the third candle, or if we're going to break above the MA. That is my size position. It's only a £3,000, and as you can see, in fact, my leverage, it's taking it to £31,000 position. That's why I like to trade with plus 500, because it gives me that opportunity with leverage to further increase my size position and profit on that as well. Now, let's just wait and see how's it gonna go? I obviously will have always a stop loss because the market is too unpredictable and you don't really want to go in empty-handed, so to speak. So let's open that position and see if we're gonna continue downtrend. Now, like you said yesterday, I'm looking for confirmation, and it's very simple. It works magic. So we got the break below the MA, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 candle closed. That's my confirmation of a downtrend, and then I'm taking advantage of that opportunity. Now, whether or not that's gonna pan out, we don't know. We are about £16 down so far on this particular trade. Let me just move that. I'll just open it right here so you can follow up on that trade with me and see. Now, when I go and open up position, I will regard what has happened so far in the day. It's purely because for anything right here to repeat itself, you need to have the exact buyers and sellers in the market, which is unheard of. Now, every single person who potentially has bought here, probably not there, or if they have, will be stopped out, which is very likely by the looks of things. So that's why I told you, never really follow up the gurus, what they tell you to do and how to do it. But at the same time, let me just move my stop loss a little bit because I don't want to be stopped out too soon. I'm still looking for that confirmation when I exit trades. And the confirmation is simple. It's 3 candles above the MA. That will indicate that my trade isn't working the way it should, and then obviously I'll be exiting that trade. Now we're looking for some resistance of the MA, and that could really work out. Now we're £36 down, nothing significant so far, but like I said, I'm expecting potentially a downturn to about 75.50, where it's gonna sit my profit call personally. But the market is the market. We don't really know what's going to happen, and that's the perspective I'm trading with every single day. I don't really know what's going to happen next, because if you do decide that you know what's going to happen next, then you really stop trading from an objective perspective, and then you follow up on your beliefs, and that's what you don't really want to do, because most of the time you're going to suffer from those beliefs that you know what's going to happen next. And that is not the key in trading. The key and the goal would be always to trade subjectively, no matter what's happening. You really want to keep that subjective trading mentality going forward. Now we're £45 down, amazing, but the trade is still ongoing, so we're yet to see how's that gonna develop. But we're meeting some resistance at the MA. So potentially I'll be looking to downtrend from there, but like I said, only time will show us what that is looking like. Right, oversold to natural gas, nothing really to do here, so I'll be focusing only on the crude oil for now. And there is the reverse of the MA. Like I said, I didn't want to get stopped out too close to the MA because I didn't really have any confirmation and no reason for me to get out of the trade. But let's see now how that's gonna pan out. I'll set my profit call at 75.5, as that is a good level of support. Although we're gonna meet some support probably at $76 per barrel, but still, hey ho, still a lot to really go down. Right, so we are just about on the money now. Oh, we're in profit. Ooh, that was a strong down. And we're testing that previous support of 76.10, which has proven since 2 o'clock to be the main support for crude oil. Now, if you do break below that, it's going to be a big, really big bearish candle that's gonna break that support, hopefully. If not, we'll just continue downtrending slowly to the point of my profit call, if that's the case. But again, like I said, don't trust me, trust only the market and your perceptions of each and every opportunity. With 16%, 16 pound up, all that is almost nothing in terms of the size of the position I am. It's an okay profit, but I'm still looking for at least a good profit to be able to close a third of my position. Then I'll proceeding with closing further third of my position. Then I'll move my stop loss to the buying point where I bought the commodity in this case, and then just have a stress-free trade. That's the goal, really. It's to have a stress-free mindset when you're trading. Now, is it natural gas reversing? Not yet, although we have met some support at 305, as you expect usually on those round numbers, such as the round number of 76 and 75.5, hence why I'm always getting my profit calls in that kind of region where I know there's going to be some sort of support, and if I'm in a long position, it's going to be some sort of resistance going forward. Now we're 20 quid up. I quite like that. 24.32. I think we broke. Should I close a little bit? 40. No, let's look into closing probably just 1/3 while I'm still in a good profit. Oh, that is going to take me about 150 barrels, which is not bad. Let's maximize that if we can. Still meeting that same support of 76, like I said. Now, let's wait and see. See how that's gonna work. Did you guys manage to take advantage of this particular opportunity? Let me know in the comments below. I'm happy if you did, and if so, let's hope that that has worked. Now we have made a lower low, and that is a sign of a downtrend potentially. And as you can see, that level right here, it's been consolidation where we couldn't break above the 76.5. And that comes back to the point of round numbers and the support and resistance levels that I was talking about. As you can see clearly, 76.5 was a big resistance of the day, and we continue downtrending from there. Now, I'm not going to be closing yet, or should I? It's what? It's about £16 profit, nothing really. So I'll just keep going on that one. I know what. Let's see. Yeah, we bounce back off here. Now let's see. I'm not rushing to close my trade because it's a winning trade. So why should I go and exit that trade when I don't really have any concerns to think about, apart from if the price has here is a bit gap. Still not concerned. Don't worry. But yeah, let's see if we're gonna break up. We broke above the MA. We're £50 down, 53 to be precise. I should have closed and moved the position when I was thinking. And that is another point I want to talk about. It's to follow on your intuition, because it's a higher power. Honestly, it is a higher power. So you realistically, there is no other way for you to judge a situation than actually to listening to yourself. And you have to trust yourself in some situations, because you find yourself in a very adverse situations trading, and you have to really be there in the right state of mind to take advantage of the opportunities, or even closing loss, because obviously you can't be right 100% of your trades, even if you wish to be. Now I'll be monitoring closely to see if we're gonna break above the MA, and if we do, then we did already. Now let's see if the second candle will break up or continue on the uptrend, or we'll then be looking to potentially closing loss. But now we're still meeting resistance of the MA, and that's fantastic indicator I like to use is the 100 MA. If you watched yesterday's stream, you will know that that is my main and only indicator I'm looking for when I'm exiting and also entering a trade. Another indicator I'm using is the RSI. When the commodity is oversold or overbought, it's a good time to potentially go on and close a position and taking profits. Now I want to talk about consistency quite quick, and then I'm going to end the stream for today. Now let's go to my close positions, and then I'll open up the last couple of days and show you how that looks like. Oh, sorry guys. The other one, that's why. Right, there is the consistency what I'm talking about, and that's what you should focusing as well. It is not as much maximizing your profits as being consistent in the market, and it can't really see it properly, but yeah, now you'll be able to see as it should. But yeah, that's what you should focusing on, and that is to be profitable enough for you toward trading, not maximizing that each and every tick if you can, to be able to really profit off the market. Now, moving back to crude oil, again, is the same old resistance we talked about, is the 100 MA, and hence why I don't really look into rushing to close my position too soon, when in fact it could be turning into a good winner. Only time will show us, because we're now testing that resistance, and if we break it, I'll just close my position and look forward to my next opportunity based on the 100 MA. Now, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It's been a fantastic stream so far. I hope I have given you some valuable insights onto how you can identify a opportunity, or so-called edge on the market, and then take advantage of that edge by the maximum you can. Now, as we speak, crude oil has broke above the MA. It's continue uptrending, and then I'll just wait for my confirmation of 3 candles before I then go and close that position. Now, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. As I promised, each and every day I'll be live streaming until I hit that £1 million, and I think that is just around the corner. Yes, any corner. Well, I hope you have a fantastic trading day today. Wish you all the best, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you.